Hello again. I'm here at Birka, Viking-age, one of the most remarkable archaeological sites in all of Scandinavia, with the destination manager, Veronica Björkman, and we're talking about another fascinating grave here at Birka, one of the oldest, am I right? So, who is found in this grave, and what is found with him?
Yes, and it is actually a spectacular grave because they found it when they were excavating a house. And then just under the front door, they found this grave. And it's a man around his 50s, and he's laying on his back, and he had a big moose horn on the one side of his head. So we call him the elk man or the moose man.
And he is buried with another man.
Yes. So this older man, the moose man, he had some weapons with him. You can see them actually behind here. He had a spear, a shield, and a bow, and with some arrows. Yes, so we have some replicas of it here. So we think that these weapons is maybe more for hunting than for fighting with in war and stuff. So maybe he was a hunter, and it could also make sense with the moose horn that he had it with him to show that he was a great hunter. But of course, you can use these weapons in a fight with another human too.
Sure.
And the most like spectacular with this grave is that on top of this older man, it's a younger man, and he is laying in a very very strange position, like he have fell down into the grave, and he one of his foot were lost and not found in the grave at all, and he was also decapitated, and his head was laying yeah, just somewhere close to his body, but not in the right place. Like if you say.
Really remarkable. And the two men are not related. Is that
No.
right?
So DNA analysis show that they are both born in this area around Lake Mälaren in Sweden, but they are not related. And the older man, he's been staying in this area his whole life, but the younger man, he's been traveling around much more, and he's also quite tall and very strong. He have large muscles, especially in the upper body. So probably this is an early Viking that had been out rowing. And this grave is from around 750 something, and it's actually at the same time as they found this the Salme ship in Estonia.
Oh,
So
okay.
probably these guys know exactly who went to Estonia
Uh-huh.
and didn't come back.
And that's also before the heyday of Birka,
Yeah,
right? That's quite early for this island, isn't it?
yeah, and in the time when they built the town, when the king decided that we need a trading town and a craft town here in this area of Sweden.
But before it's very populated, right? There's probably only a few hundred people here
Yeah,
at that time. Would that be a reasonable guess?
yeah, we don't know how quick the town grew, but we know that it's started somewhere around 750, some in the middle of the 700s, and then it grows. So in the end of 970, it was like quite big town with maybe more than 1,000 people staying here.
And there are textiles found in the graves too?
Not so much textiles. So the clothes that we have made for this yeah, replica of the grave is more from other foundings from the same time.
Okay.
So the fabric, the colors, and everything is just picking from different early Viking age
Okay.
findings.
So that's speculative. But,
Yeah.
but the weapons are not.
The weapon is not.
And the box.
And the box is so cute.
Yeah, I'll do a close up on that. That's got amber beads and
Yeah, and flintstone. A lot of flintstone. So I think it was the Moose Man's treasure box where he
Yeah.
collected and it's like special beads that have also silver in them.
that's
So they're silver foiled and also, so they were valuable.
yeah, it's really cool in that it's not something he's wearing, right? Because so often I feel like you see in these graves like a conspicuous consumption, right? And that seems like that's more a private treasure, like you said.
Yeah.
And then with the young man, there's the very remarkable thing about his teeth.
Yeah.
Right?
He have these marks that they have. I don't know the English word when you are filar.
Yeah, filed.
Filed teeth. Yeah. And it's not common at all from the 700s. It became more and more common during like the 900s, end of the 800s, and you can find a lot of skeletons from this area, but also Gotland have a lot of them, and some in Denmark. And we actually don't know why they mark their teeth in this way, but we think it's a way to show that you were belong to a special group of people. Maybe they were warriors or Vikings or traders in some special way or something. I don't know.
Like an initiation.
Yeah.
Right, that you've allowed yourself to be hurt in this way, and probably also you said maybe there was coloring put inside the
Yeah,
teeth.
it must have been quite painful because in some tooth you can see that they have gone really far in, so it must have hurt a lot. And then also think that they were putting like color in it, so it could be maybe blue color or something. So when they were showing the teeth, they looked really scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it made me wonder. I mean, of course, it's all speculative, right? But it made me think about hand signs that people make to show that they're part of a gang, or tattoos show that I'm part of a gang, secret society, group of whatever kind. Some kind of marker that says, "Hey, I'm one of these guys."
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
I belong to this group.
Yeah. And it's remarkable that the older man doesn't have that. Right?
No.
The two of them are not associated with each other that way. There's nothing, doesn't really seem to be anything that makes them go together, right?
No. So, because of this strange position he is laying in the grave, we think that maybe the younger man has been sacrificed down into the grave, and also that his head was like cut off. So he was probably living right before they put him down in the grave.
Perhaps an enemy?
Can be an enemy. It could be that they want to have some strong man follow this older man. The older man maybe have a high position in the society or was one of the founders of Birka maybe. I don't know. It could be.
Sure. And there's also, it's probably an appropriate place to mention the association between the two islands. Because Adelsö is where the king lived, right?
Yes.
Would that already have been true then? Do the two islands develop at the same time? Or at this earlier time, would the nobility probably still be on Björkö?
Yeah, we think that 750 is not the first time people come to this island.
Sure.
Of course.
They're Bronze Age remains.
Yeah,
right?
we have Bronze Age graves and things. And we also have a big house foundation that is from around 650.
Okay.
That is very close to this area that is called Korshamn, that we actually want to excavate because they found a 40-meter long house there recently. And very close to that is house from 650. And actually there are archaeologists that think that maybe there was a Birka before Birka, that it was maybe a smaller marketplace or something before the town was built.
Hey folks, we'll be back to your regular presentation in a moment, but for right now, I'm here at Grimfrost World Headquarters Longhouse with Johan Hegg, and I just want to remind you that if you have Viking needs, you have a Viking supplier. Grimfrost really cares about getting things right, and if you need replica, well, anything, right? Shields, helmets, weapons, board games, cool t-shirts, hats, all sorts of accessories like that. You can get them at grimfrost.com together with my books, and they ship just about anywhere in the world. So check them out. It does help support the channel. So what's special about this one, and when is this grave from?
We chose this grave to be the one that showed the 800s because it was a female grave, and we wanted to show a typical female grave, but also because it had a lot of fabric left, a lot of traces of fabric, so we could see exactly what kind of clothes this lady have.
And that is
wear.
unusual, isn't it, to have any what's the word, textiles preserved, right? The
Yes.
soil isn't good for that, am I
Yes,
right?
because often they are like disappeared because of the oxygen in the soil. So the most fabric we have from Birka is actually from the sea bottom when they have
Sure.
done the marine excavations, because the clay is so fat and lack of oxygen, so it's preserved better there. But we have some small, and often they are around the brooches, because the materials in it is like preserving the fabric.
The contact with the metal, is
Yeah.
that what it is? I see.
Yeah. And so it's really cool, and it's very, very like thin and beautiful fabric that they have had.
Is it wool?
Yeah, this one is really thin wool, and it's a diamond twill. So it's woven in a very special way that makes it looks like small diamonds if you look close.
I should get a close-up of this, but I want to look right now so I can see. I see what you're saying. The hatching pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it a diamond. Right. Are all of the garments wool?
No, the inner part here is linen,
Okay.
but the apron dress and this dress is also. And this one is also colored like blue and red, and that showed that they were like very important person, because it was very exclusive and hard to dye, to plant dye. It's like in this bright blue and red color.
And we see that in the literature as well, where people who are dressed i litklæðum in colored clothing are typically people of higher status. Right? So was this woman probably fairly prominent in the society at the time?
Yes, we think so. And there are also items in her graves that show that she was maybe or probably working with trade. And we think that just trade with fabric was something that women ruled over, and also that it was like maybe not a factory, but that it was a very big industry or something with just making fabrics.
Women who were producing not just for home, but producing a surplus for sale.
Sale too, yeah.
And are the materials local? Do we know that? For example, is the wool coming from nearby, or is this coming in through trade? Is the linen coming from nearby, or is that coming in through trade?
I don't think that it come from this island, because if you think that during the Viking-age, the water level was like 5-6 meters higher than today. So we have a small island today, but then was even smaller. So we don't think that they have had a lot of sheeps on this island. Of course, they have sheeps. They eat sheep and they have sheeps, but there will not be space to breed a lot of sheeps.
And not much
And
pasture.
yeah, and we don't have like fields to grow so much linen as they need. So probably they have imported.
And they're speaking of other fabrics. I've been kind of covering this one, but there's fur as well, right?
Yes,
What kind of animal?
this is a beaver.
Okay. So probably something that lives somewhat in the vicinity, right?
Yeah.
But you're finding, from what I understand, and I'd like to hear more about this, you're finding trade goods, furs from all over Scandinavia here, right?
Yeah.
So they're probably gathered here for export.
Yes.
Right.
So probably they were meeting people in the north part of Scandinavia to trade and they buy like raw skins from wild animals from the mountains, like foxes, wolves, lynx, bears, squirrels. And then they take it here and they prepare the skin here to export it, like exclusive items to the Arabic world or south of Europe.
And you mentioned that, if I recall right, at the time with higher water levels, you could have sailed pretty far north,
Yeah.
right? As far as to
Inland.
Dalarna.
Yes.
Right. So, I mean, certainly that would be a place where you would expect that a lot of furs could come from.
Yes, and probably they met the Sapmi people there and trade with them. And they have also, for example, find a very interesting spoon here that have these Sapmi ornaments in it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then, so we have extensive trade networks within Scandinavia, but then beyond Scandinavia as well, right? Because of the
Yeah.
Arabic coins that are found in so many.
Yes, a lot of Arabic and Asian items are found here, and that also make evidence of the trading on the Russian rivers and down to Ukraine and to the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea.
There's even a Buddha found, right?
Yeah, not on this island, but a very close island, Helge.
Oh, okay.
They found a Buddha statuette. Yeah.
Yeah, which, it's if that could talk, right? To know where that came from and who got it and what it was traded. That's the story. There would be incredible. So tell me a little bit about the clothing here. We walked through earlier with Lauren, and she asked, what are these? I see these so much. What are they?
Yes, they are like, they call it like turtle brooches, and it's both a jewelry, but it's also very practical. So if you look inside, it's a big needle, and it keeps this apron dress, the overdress attached. And they found it in a lot of female graves from all over Scandinavia and Viking-age graves. And they, for example, this one, we think it's actually made here in Birka.
Oh.
There was also a lot of bronze casting and silver smithies here, of course, and they make a lot of jewelry. And exactly this one, they have found clay molds, more than 300 pieces that have this exactly pattern in
okay.
it. So probably this is a very local jewelry.
And the original is made of bronze?
Yes, it's bronze. Most of them are bronze, but then also, of course, there are more exclusive one with silver and gold and yeah.
I've seen some like that at the University of Oslo.
Yeah.
And then often we see these strings between them with various ornaments.
Yeah, glass beads. You can find glass beads everywhere on this island. It's actually once I was walking and there was a small hole where the mouse have built a nest or something,
Yeah.
and it was a yellow small beads like this
Oh, neat.
laying there. So
many archaeological sites associated with the Viking Age are full of those beads, right?
Yeah.
And then you also mentioned that often women are wearing knives,
Yeah.
right? So, for example, you have a fully functional knife here, but also sometimes small pendant knives.
Yes. And other things that you need for your like readily daily
Keys.
life, a key, there could be a needle case for your needles. This is a
Scissors.
scissor. It could be an ear spoon,
Uh-huh.
like to
For
clean your
cleaning, yeah,
ears,
yeah.
and it could be maybe something to clean your nails, or a small, I don't even read the English word, pincette,
Oh, like
like
tweezers.
tweezer,
Yeah.
tweezer.
Yeah.
Uh,
Huh.
yeah, so they have a lot of practical thing that they wear in this tutorial brushes.
Yeah, it's like a tool chest on your clavicle,
Yeah.
right? All right. Any other details you would add about this? Anything we should say about the shoes?
Yeah, leather shoes, of course, and we have now a Birka show. Because earlier we didn't know anything about the shoes on Birka. We have shoes from Hedeby and from York in UK and stuff, but not here. But during the marine the marine excavation, they found a shoe. So that's cool.
Cool. Are these actually patterned after the shoe?
No, this is from, I think, Hedeby in Denmark.
Okay. And then she had a box.
Yes, she had a bucket and a box and a very spectacular glass that is
That thing is
very beautiful.
it's very beautiful and it's so contemporary looking, right? As you mentioned, it looks like something my grandma could have had.
Yeah.
Right? It's remarkable. You would never guess that was Viking Age.
No.
If you just saw it in someone's house, it would fit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's a lot of things that you can look at. For example, these pendants, and I think it's shields. So it will be the symbol of shields. They often have like different small miniature items like
Spears sometimes.
spears, shields, hammers, Thor hammers, small shears, for example, or so. It's a lot of symbols about all.
Makes sense.
jewelry.
People do the same today,
Yeah.
right? Perhaps they represent some particular thing, and perhaps they're decorative.
Yeah.
Although I think that it's very attractive to think that the spear, might represent Gungnir. Right? Didn't the warrior woman have a spear pendant?
she have a miniature spear.
Well, folks, if you are ever in Sweden, you should visit Birka. It is not difficult to get here from Stockholm, although it feels like a world away. Out on an island out here in Lake Mälaren. It's just a 2-hour boat ride from Stockholm. And there are so many more secrets still to be unearthed here. I think, what is it? You said 2%?
Yeah, between 1% and 2% that is excavated. So it's a lot of more thing to find.
And you can help make more of those excavations happen. You should email Birka Viking-age and tell them you want to write them a big check so that more things can be excavated.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It's far-fetched, but hey, maybe the right person hears that, right?
Yeah.
Because there is a lot more treasure lying on the ground here. And by treasure, I mean secrets of the past that we haven't even guessed yet. Because, with 1 or 2% excavated, there are, there's the moose man, there's the warrior woman, there's this woman with her cool box and all of her clothes. It speaks to the interactions of people all over the world at this time. There's a lot here, so consider making a donation to support the place. And from beautiful Birka, wishing you vänliga hälsningar.
Vänliga hälsningar.
Folks, if you want another way to support this channel, there is a line of merch at Fourth Wall. designed by Lauren using my logo. There is clothing and kitchen stuff. Here's one of the mugs. I don't think any of this is dishwasher safe, right?
That one is.
Oh, the mug is.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the glasses are. There's one with a straw. One without a straw.
The pint glass.
Yeah. It's very nice looking. They ship anywhere in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's also a cap. This type of hat always seems to resist going on my
There's
head.
a couple of hats. This one is the embroidery one.
I think it looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
T-shirts, many different sizes.
And that one's been through a few washes
Oh,
already.
okay. Yeah, because
So.
I have had that one on. And then there is a hoodie.
There's a couple of cute hoodies. There's a cropped hoodie. Logos on the sides.
Yeah, so that's at Fourth Wall. So check it out. They do ship anywhere in the world.